Hey YouTube, welcome back. Today we have this problem called design a hash set. So design a hash set without any built-in table libraries. The implement should be we should have add a method add called add. This should be insert the value, contains return whether the value key exists or not, and removes the value key in the hash set if key doesn't exist. In the hash set we do nothing. So before we start with the code, let's just talk about the hash set because the hash set is one of the most classical data structure questions. So, what we should think about when we have a hash set? First, I guess we should think of two things. First one is the hash function because we create a hash function. The goal of the hash function is to assign an address to each value or to each given store. So ideally each unique value should have a unique hash value. And maybe the other thing that we have something called collision handling because since the nature of the hash function is to map from A to B, um, we can say it could happen that we could just have multiple values from space E might be mapped to the same value in B. So and this what we call collisions. So we want to handle that. So we have these things that coming to my mind. And the approach that I'm thinking that we could use, like we have right now, the hash set. Just can I go here? So it will be. Let me just delete. So let's say that we have a hash set. So oh. Let me just and okay. So let's say that we have like let's say that this is the hash key. Okay, hash key. Like it would be 0, 1, 2, and etc. And maybe we have something called we can call bucket. We could use like a linked list. So we take this one, we hash it. It will be 7, 6, 9. For example, the other one it will be 7, 7, 1, maybe 2 after that, and so on and so forth. So basically the common choice of the hash function is that we can use the modular operator to hash the functions, and the base the base of the module operation would be determined in the number of the buckets because we use buckets to store our values. Like let's just try to think about it. I guess when I try to draw, maybe it's not that easy to understand. But I guess when we start in the code, it will be way more easy. So let's just start to see the code. So first of all, let's talk about the hash set. So the hash set we have two things: the key. Let's so this the key range, and we'll use this variable to hash the values that we got. And let's just say it will be 6, 7, 6, 9. Okay, and maybe we have something called this dot bucket array. So each hash set will have a bucket array, and this will be equals new array. It will be from it will equals this dot key range, and I fill it with null, and I will map through each item, and I will return new bucket. But is the bucket is the a linked list that we are going to create right now. let's just create a class called bucket, class bucket, and we will give it I guess it will be just a constructor, just to give it a constructor just, and the constructor will be the constructor will have this container, and it will be a container, and this will be new set. And I guess we could have maybe like maybe we could have 3 methods: insert, delete, and exist. So insert, it will be have a key, and I will just insert this. It will be the hashed key. We store the hashed key. So this dot and of course, you know, this is that we store only the unique values. This does container dot add key, and we have delete, and this will equals delete. I guess it will be remove or delete. Yeah, deleted will be this delete, and we will have the last one. It will be exists, exist, and it will be has, and I'll return something. I'll return. Okay. So I guess we created the bucket, and we use the bucket right now, and for each item I'm returning a bucket, but I guess we don't need a item because we doesn't use anything. Just for each item we store a bucket to store the hash values. So if we want to add something, what we are going to do is that before adding, I want to create a hash method, because we are going to use this hash method a lot. So the hash method will have key, and it will hash this key. So I will say that return key modeled by this key range. Okay, and yeah. So when we try to add a value, we will do 2 steps. First of all, we hash the value. I would say, okay, const, we could call it bucket index, or buckets position, buckets hash, whatever you want, and I will hash the value first. Okay, so right now we're hashing the value. After we hash the value, we store it in the bucket array. This dot bucket array dot of this hash value, and I will insert. So basically what we're going to do right now is that we're storing also all of the previous values of the hash. We're not deleting it. So right now this is how we're going to add, like this dot bucket array dot index, and yeah. So there is 2 steps. First of all, we hash the value. After that, we store it into the corresponding index of the bucket. We store in the specific bucket. We store the hash value in the bucket. After that, we have the remove. So it's the same. Everything starts with the hash. So I will get the value of the bucket index from the hash, and after that I will remove it. Actually, remove it was delete, I guess, this one. Yeah. And I guess lastly we have the contains. Also it will be the same. Yeah, we have to get the hash value, and after that we will have it's called exist. and after that we where's exists and exists, and yeah, that's it. That we store, we choose the bucket to store our own hashed value, and we use this methods. I guess this way it looks way more cleaner, and it's also the performance to, I guess, it will be better. Let's just test the performance. Okay, everything was null. Why everything was null? Let me think and let me see why. Why it was everything was null, and expected null. Wait a minute. I guess there is a problem in the exists. Remove should be null, and I'm saying undefined. That contains. Okay, just so I can say if this that contains, return it. Otherwise, return. Otherwise, what? It should be false. And what is undefined also? I guess that contains. It fails a lot. This bucket array that exists. What is the problem here? What are the problems I have? Bucket, new bucket. This the key range. This the fill. Let me think about the problem I have made. It will be new array. This the key range, and we fill it with null. And after that, I will map. I will store bucket for each one of them. And yeah, null. What was the contains returns? I'm not returning anything with the contain. Let me just, yeah, of course I didn't return anything with the contains. So that's it for this video. Sorry my voice is too low, I'm just waked up. I'm just trying to get all of my energy together. So that's it for this video. I hope you liked my content. I hope that my content was quite good. If you like my content, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss a video, and see you in future problems.